Hey guys, Sarge here. For this episode of Guns That I Want, we're going to talk about the new Langdon Tactical Elite 92 series with the red dot. I have been interested in the 92 series since my service in the military, and it's really been a pistol that I've always liked and I've always wanted to own it, but I was not a big fan of the 92 FS. I did not like their sight system and a couple other things within the gun. So when the 92X came out, I was a huge fan of that, right? Came with basically all the improvements that everybody who had a 92FS or an M9, all the improvements that they really wanted on the gun came in the 92X series. I love the Langdon Tactical pistols. I think that they're phenomenal, great pistols. I've looked pretty heavily into doing their the trigger in a bag that Langdon offers. So I'm thinking about upgrading the 92X with that. I am pretty big on shooting a red dot with a pistol. I think it absolutely has applications. And I really think it's cool to do that on the 92 series. So that's one of the first guns I want to talk about, guys, is that 92 Langdon Tactical with the red dot. What do you guys think about that? Is that something you guys are interested in? Or do you think maybe the 92 series is kind of, outdated and we should move on past it? For me personally, I don't think anything's really outdated about it. I think it's a very, very well proven design. I think it's a solid design, but let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. The next pistol I want to talk to you guys about, as you guys know, I have this J-frame Smith & Wesson 642. Right now it's in a small in the back holster made by Craft Holsters. I love the J-frame series of pistols, right? Every revolver review that I see and people complain about the J-frame or whatever revolver it is, they're really complaining about the grips. I've seen a couple where the guys have been shooting it and their hands, got pinched on the grip or whatever it is, and they complain about it. Then they go and blame it on the grips. Then they go and blame it on the revolver, rather. It's not the revolver's fault. Like, if you would change out the grips to something that better suits your hand, you wouldn't have had that issue. So with this revolver, I have been looking at getting either a 640 Pro or a Model 60 Pro. I am wanting to keep it in the J-frame just because of the overall size of it. That's kind of the more ideal size for me with the revolver series. I do love my 44 Magnum in-frame though. Which one would you guys rather have? That 640, which is the same, the Smith & Wesson Centennial model, internal firing mechanisms, or would you rather have a 60, which is a double action, single action revolver? Let me know, would you guys rather have a 5-shot J-frame or a 6-shot K or L frame, right? And does the size of the K and L frames really give you much, in the sense of one extra round in that revolver? Let me know what you guys think about that. My kind of idea with it is I love the 642. I've had absolutely no issues with it, and I only see the positives from a 640. So maybe I'm missing some of the negatives out there. I definitely like the 3-dot sight system that comes on the 640 Pro. I like that quite a bit. So let me know what you guys think. Which one would you guys rather have out of those two? The next thing I want to talk to you guys about, there is a revolver out there called the Chiappa Rhino. I've seen them floating around the internet, right? I've seen a couple of reviews of them. I think that they're ridiculous firearms, but a lot of people have been talking about them, and I guess they came out with a new model, or they're trying to introduce a new model of it. What do you guys think about the design of a Chiappa Rhino, where the barrel is firing from the bottom cylinder? I believe that's how it's set up, is the barrel is lined up with the bottom chamber of the cylinder. What do you guys think about that? Is that revolutionary? Is that something that you guys think is a major improvement to the revolvers? I don't know, right? Let me know what you guys think about the Kiopa Rhino. Maybe that's something I could look into getting, but I kind of think it's a little gimmicky. I don't see any positives of it. I also look for aftermarket side of things, like what can I readily buy if I need to replace something, or if something goes wrong, and I'm not seeing it on that end. Same goes for holsters. So let me know what you guys think about it. One thing I do want to talk to you guys about real quick is I have been trying out with my Beretta 92X this side guard hammer holster. This thing is phenomenal, and this 100% gets my vote. If you guys are looking for kind of that summer special style, but in my opinion a little bit redefined in the sense of I like how he does his loops, right? And this is kind of proprietary to him. Most loops that you see, I was seeing if I have a different holster, most loops that you'll see, that they're attached to a portion of the holster itself, right? And they normally get screwed in or however it is. With this, it's the same piece of leather, and it just gets brought down to here, and then the pressure of it, once it's on your belt and pushes in, is what pulls it into your body. So to me, this is actually giving it more tension point of concealability than a traditional loop system that is just screwed in to the holster. I saw it and I kind of thought, oh, okay, that's a weird design. But man, this actually works pretty well because I'm able in a shorts and a t-shirt to fully conceal this 92X full size. So this is a 17 round gun, and I can conceal it with no issues in this holster. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think about the firearms we talked about today. So the Beretta 92 from Langdon Tactical with the red dot. I know that's a big one people are talking about it. Or if you guys were to get something like that, what red dot would you guys run? Would you all look at the Wesson, the Trigicon? There's so many out there now. I just saw something where Primary Arms is coming out with one. So there is a lot out there. Do you think that with the modern red dots that we're looking at today, does it make sense to go get a Trigicon RMR that's $500, or go get that Wesson or one of the other brands that's maybe $300 that is proven to be just as reliable in some applications, right? I'm not saying all applications, but in some. In most shooters' cases, that Wesson might just be perfectly fine and exactly what you need. So what price point, or I guess reliability, durability point, are you guys looking at for these red dots, right? And what companies are you guys looking at for them? Let me know down in the comments, guys. This is the end of the guns I want for this week. If you guys would like to see me talk about different guns for the following week, let me know down in the comments, and I will talk about them in detail as best I can, right? And we'll see what everybody else kind of likes and what they don't like about it. As always, guys, stay tuned for more. You can find me over at Instagram with Shooting with the Sarge. Sarge out.